without you, what I'm feeling. You see, I'm lonely lately, but without you, empty. All I do is crazy. You see, I'm lonely lately, but without you, empty. All I do is
I feel like I'm winning.
you make me do things that I want to. 'Cause without you, what I'm feeling.
Good job! You got second place!
Things that I want to. 'Cause without you, what I'm feeling.
I made it.
I see your face and my heart stops. Nothing like witnessing your light. Your precious smile burns a hole straight through my mind.
A streamer of joy and delight, simming all day and farming all night. Building pixel homes with a smile so bright. Crafting creations that make hearts ignite, built in night. Building a community full of birds and meows, kitties taking over, casiness overflows. Sharing laughter and love as the chat grows and speckles stream. The happiness shows. From Willow Creek to Stardew's Fields, streaming adventures with a heart that heals. Creating art with hands as soft as feels. Speckle streams, the place where kindness seals. Seals. From Willow Creek to Stardew's Fields, streaming adventures with a heart that heals. Creating art with hands as soft as feels. Speckle streams, the place where kindness seals.
Hello. Hello. Hi. I have new buttons and I don't know how to press them. Hi, welcome in. I just confused myself with my new stream tech. I have new buttons and I don't know how to press them. Look at how cute this thing is, guys. Look at how cute it is. But I'm like, what do I press first? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have new buttons. Hi, how are you? I'm so good. I heard the sound, Moon. Is the alert just low? Did anybody else hear the sound on Pro? It is quiet. But I also have my ears kind of low. And the lo-fi is a little loud. Bring that down a little bit. Did you hear it that time? Are you able to hear, like... Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You're Miss Penguin. You said it, and Moon didn't, and I saw your names like one above the other, and what's the word? Conflated?
Yes.
Conflated them in my head. But are you able to hear the hype horn? I have sounds again. I have sounds again. I'm so stinking excited. There's so much more I want to do with this thing. It's really kind of cool. But I haven't had time to do much more than set up some scenes, some sound alerts. I'm able to do... Look, I didn't type that. I pressed a stinking button. Heard the horn. Fantastic. Miss Penguin, it was your phone volume. Alfie on your lap asleep. Aw, give that puppy some pets for me. Gentle so you don't wake him up. How y'all doing? Let me scroll up and greet everybody. I'm just so distracted with my new toy. It's great. I love it. And I have new yarn and I have... It's a good day, you guys. It's a really good day. Yesterday was also a good day. The work was a little stressful, but it was a good day. Wednesday was high stress. Highly stressful. But let me scroll up and say hi to everybody. Let me see. Let me know if the music volume is a little convoluted. I'm trying a new copyright-free lo-fi from YouTube, and if we don't like it, I'll switch back to the other one. I got new toys, yes. All right, scrolling up. And Taya, congrats on first. You know Moon was here first.
I do. That's what I say. That's why
I saw. Oh yeah, I see it right there. It lies, but that's fine. But Taya, congrats on hitting the redemption first.
There we go.
Welcome back, sweet beans. Last time was peak chaos, from Lego unboxing to that booty hole quote. They kept the cocoa nut free and rated Apple Jackaroni in style. Thanks to Payne for the 16-month resub, and all of you bit bosses who were throwing your pennies at me like it was confetti. I appreciate you all so much. Tonight we're finally hooking into the temperature project. Catch Old Chaos on YouTube. Which color will represent our most unhinged moments? Miss Penguin, congrats on second. Welcome on in. Let's see. I'm watching these chaos. These caffeinateds, looking for them over 900%. Miss Penguin, the universe has spoken. Your villager spirit today is meringue. Normal, sweet, warm, and dessert core delight. Yes! I need to see who my ACNH is. If you want to see who your villager spirit of the day is, just exclamation point ACNH. If you're at all interested, I'm Snoot. I'm Anka. Oh, not my favorite, but that's okay. Who did you get? You got Bonbon! You can have Anka. Bonbon's a cutie. And Taya, your cozy companion is a cheerful orange mill hippogriff with an eagle head and a horse body. Yes. Miss Penguin, you have an energetic blue female blue jay. Aww. Y'all got high levels on the unhinged today. I see you. I see you at Taya 970. Miss Penguin 991. Holy hackaroonies. Wow. 812 caffeinated. Bauer, hi! You're definitely not last. And I know Mickey is here because I heard her panda alert. 978. What is with these high unhinged numbers, you guys? I love it. Thank you for sticking around to the ads as well. I try to run them only once an hour so we can have a whole hour cozy and interruption free, and the vibes can continue without interruption. Yeah, if you don't follow Mickey the Panda, please do. She's awesome. She, between her and Moon the other day at work, well, yesterday at work, I think was my stressful day. Today was great. But yesterday, I'm like, I was in Moon stream, and I'm like, I have to keep lurking. And then finally I got a break. I went into Mickey's stream. I'm like, y'all keep me company when I'm working. It's great. I was also in Hethwin's stream at one point. Was that today? Might have been today. My days blurred. Congrats everybody who won some stars in your star search. And yo, chaotic cutie, Specklebot's here for your mandatory self-care check. Grab that snack, chug some water, maybe even take your meds. If you're feeling extra unhinged like Miss Penguin, you're all valued, loved, and totally irreplaceable, you happy gremlins. Miss Penguin has a hot cocoa with espresso, whipped cream, and crushed grams. And yes, my bot is very well trained. Hi, Moon. Thank you for being here, like... What would the term, you were first, but you were pre-first. You were negative first? No. I need a term for being first, but not being first. But first. I have a friendly black and white female fairy penguin. Miss Penguin, I got a penguin in the chat. My bot is so nice. Moon, you have a female llama? Ooh, I love llamas. Love llamas. And yeah, Miss Penguin, your typo. Specklebot just ran with it. She just ran with it. Ooh, I got lemon bars on the snack table. Thank you. Lobster rolls. Let's go. A QPP, my little sweet pea. Are we talking quantum powered parrot or quirky purple potato? She turned a typo into legend. I love it. How are you doing, Moon? I saw you're lurking, so I hope you're doing great. Don't don't feel like you have to come out alert just to answer me. I will yell if I need a mod. Not enough caffeine though. There's a lot of good cozy numbers. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, my sweet little snugglebug. The bot's cozy-o-meter must be malfunctioning if it didn't register 100% with a sleepy puppy on your lap. Clearly, the algorithm needs a serious update for maximum floof factor. You're absolutely radiating peak coziness no matter what the numbers say. You're amazing. Can't wait to see some crochet. I'm excited to get started. Mickey! Mickey! Look at you gifting a sub. Oh my good anti first. Wait, what? I had 2 alerts for that? Oh my gosh. That was so cool. We had 2. I can put a sticker in my book for you, my love. You sweetheart. Who got that? Alex. Oh, Alex. If you're here, congrats. You got a gift sub from Mickey. Let's see. I have all kinds of cute stickers that I'm going to use today. Let me flip the page. I put stickers in my book for everybody who comes along my path and supports the stream in some small way. So do you want something cute, pretty? I have kitty cats. I have butterflies. I have flowers. Probably flowers because you like plants. I also have Care Bears. I have Among Us. I have My Little Pony. I have beautiful rainbow hearts. Flowers for Mickey. Absolutely. What's your favorite color anyway? What is your favorite color? Mickey the Panda. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. Green. I have green. I have 2 different green ones. And they're both beautiful. Mickey the Panda. Thank you for that gift sub. What is today? Today's the 9th. Ooh, I gotta start watching Traders. I'm watching Traders tonight, guys. The Traders UK Season 4, Traders US Season 4 both came out at the same time. I can't watch the UK one until it's released to US Peacock. But they don't do that till the season's over! I'm so excited to start it, though. I hope Moon has been watching it and is enjoying it because I'm going to start the US version tonight. If you haven't watched The Traders, it's on Peacock. Please go watch it. It's so good. Alan Cumming, he's amazing. I'm scrolling. What is today? I did not dare start watching it last night because I wouldn't have slept and I wouldn't have gone to work. Let's put this beautiful green flower here for Miss Mickey's wonderful, super kind, wonderful gift sub to Alex. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate you so much. So much. And not everybody 1 star. It's just me and Miss Penguin. Wow. Enjoy your gaming, Moon. I hope you're having fun. Don't die in your game. I hope it's a cozy game and not a murderous game. No repo. Thanks for lurking, Mark Moo. We appreciate your support while you do your thing. Hope Kiddo liked her haircut. That's right. Mini Panda got a haircut. Hope it went well. Thank you for the group hug, Markle Moon. I'm so behind on chat, guys. But I think I'm almost scrolled. I only have this much of back scroll left. Ms. Penguin has some fruit salad with mint garnish. Ooh, I love fruit salad. Yum. She did. It looks great. I'm glad to hear. D&D, we're starting a campaign. Need to get some ideas for our campaign ready. Wow. And yes, new shiny buttons. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Want to invite more awesome folks to our cozy little chaos party? So yeah, so far there's so much more I want to do on here. I have a whole a whole tutorial for how to do some camera effects that I want to do. I'm inspired by Mickey. Mickey, I'm not going to steal yours. I am going to be inspired by yours. I'm going to make it very speckle-rific. Once I actually get in there and start doing it. Hentai has Bonbon. I have Anka. We switched. Make sure you get your Animal Crossing spirits if you are interested in !ACNH. If you've already done it, it will tell you. I can't keep track of whose. I don't even know if I'm going to remember that Hentai and I switched Bonbon for Anka. It's Friday. You can have a blurry brain. It's been a week, guys. It's been a week. Bauer, how are you? Are you feeling any better? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you hydrating? Are you... I lost my train. Are you engaging in self-care, my friend? I hope you are. Oh, my brain. Stickers, flowers, green. Yes. Thank you for showering Speckle with support. My mod is so nice. Isaac went to bed with his stickers moved to his PJs. So I sent Miss Penguin a Christmas card, and I sent stickers for her and for her sweet little boy Isaac. And she sent me a picture, and he had his little dinosaur stickers upside down stuck to his t-shirt. And I guess he put them on his pajamas so they could go to bed with him. He's so sweet. I love that boy. He's saving the ducks. The dinosaurs will eat the ducks. Didn't want to tell him the T-Rex one would have eaten the others if it got them. Asuna, welcome on in. How are you, my friend? I've made it to the end of scroll. Oh my gosh. Asuna!
Show up.
Paddle, welcome on in. Ashuna, I hope you're having a great day. Let me put a sticker in my book for you. You want a flower or My Little Pony or a Care Bear or Among Us or a heart? Paddle, how are you? Miss your face, girly. I'm glad you're home safe and getting some rest, I hope. Ashuna, what stickers do you want? I'm going to put a sticker in my book for you. Flowers, a kitty cat, some butterflies, Care Bears, Among Us, My Little Pony, or hearts. Tired. I feel that, Battle. You were gone quite a while. I'm glad you had a good trip with your mom, though. Hey, happy gremlins. Welcome to our cozy crochet corner. Whether you're stitching along or just vibing, we're so glad you're here. Lurking is totally welcome, sweet beans. I will actually start butterfly. Let's do that. Thank you for that resub, Asuna, you sweetheart. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. How about this beautiful butterfly right here? Butterfly. You guys starting my stream off with that bang. I almost never stream on a weekday after work, but it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Asuna. You've been sub for 10 months. Where has the time gone? So I have this beautiful butterfly in here for Miss Asuna. I have your speckle mail, rainbow speckle mail, and Miss Penguin's all in progress. So they should be done and able to be mailed out in the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I've been so busy and so many stressors in real life, I'm not able to do a handmade gift, but I may see if I can do something small. That's not hard to do. But we'll see. I should have those in the next couple of weeks. Do you guys want to see my cool, my keepsake temperature project tracking thing that I came up with? I'm so proud of this right here. I'm so proud of this. I'm going to show you guys. I did cover up, I have the city printed on it. 1 day and 5 days or 1 month and 5 days. You're here every stream, Asuna, and I appreciate you. Oh. My craft cam. Oh, the cable. There we go. Rip my craft cam. I'm gonna show you guys my cute little tracker. Look at it. This is how I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna set up my chart because I changed my mind. So I got all my yarn from Knit Picks, and I'm like, okay, I now have 11 yarns, and I wasn't sure which one of these blues I wanted to leave out. I decided not to leave any of them out. Not a single one. So we're gonna update this. So this is where I started. So it's got my temperature ranges and a space to put my yarn color name, the brand and dye lot, and any notes that I might want. And then I ended up with more than I wanted. So now I've updated it. So I've typed in, of course she did. Why is my cat being so weird? This is a cat who used to almost never like any people food except my yogurt. Now she's like trying to steal my food all the time. And she's eating a salted caramel potato chip. Okay, so here we go. So I have a temperature range. And I've got all of the names of the colors. Now, the loops and threads and the Knit Picks, they were both called eggplant, but they're different colors. So I used the non-English version of eggplant, which is aubergine, to differentiate. But they're both called eggplant. I'm like, they don't look the same. And so I've got yarn from Knit Picks, unblur. Knit Picks Brava, a lot of Knit Picks Brava, but also pulled from my stash loops and threads. So it's either Knit Picks Brava or loops and threads. So we're going to move all of my, we're going to tape all of mine in. I put temporary, I put tape under the tape so I could peel it off easily, I think. Oh no, I'm peeling the wrong thing. Macy, you crazy cat. You know what? I might just have to get new tape. I have new tape. Have I missed any other redeems? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, sub goal 25% of the way to completing my goal? How did that happen? 7 stream watch streak. Let's go. Thank you for the stream streak, Asuna. Okay, cotton candy. Is this one? I'm going to tape that little guy in there, right there. Next I have blush, which is a light pink. So thank you for bearing with me while I do this initial setup. And then I'm going to show you the yarn because it all arrived and I was so excited. I was just waiting on the blues because I want to use blue for the colder temperatures. And then we're going to move up into the pinks for the warmer because red and pink are warm colors. But it's got my little yarn samples. My area back here is very not conducive to organized chaos. So this is disorganized chaos. Oh, I'm not even on the craft cam. I must have hit a button. Lordy. I did. I have a just chatting button on my stream deck. Okay, so see, these are the two colors that are both called eggplant. So this one's definitely darker than that one. One is loops and threads and one is Knit Picks. So it's really interesting to me. Oh, no, no, no. What did I do? Did I literally print the wrong one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to redo it. And my printer is not hooked up right now. Well, son of a biscuit. Oh, you know what happened? There's one, the line's missing. I must have made this too large, so it didn't print the bottom line. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Pro crafter, pro streamer. I will end up redoing this again. Biscuits. Because I literally did it and I have it right. This one, what is this one called? This one is called Lippy Pink. And then this one is the cotton candy. Oh my goodness. Now I'm mad because I did it wrong. That's okay. I'm going to just do this, and then when we hook up the printer, hence I had to unhook the printer in order to hook up the Stream Deck for me to test it, which means we need another cable because the printer cable needed an extender and the Stream Deck needed an extender because the cables that came with them are not long enough for how my computer is set up. So yeah. Alright, Lavender Moline is this beautiful, it's not exactly variegated, but it is tonal. And then I will get out the yarns and I will show and share my yarn. Anybody else doing any crafting? Are you doing anything creative? Or are you playing games? Let me know what you're up to. I would love to know. I'm almost ready to get to the yarn part. I kind of wanted to do it this way so that I could, oh, I didn't take off my, I've been doxing my town, so feel free to ignore me. What was I saying? I wanted this to be sort of a keepsake at the end of the year. So let me show you the pages that I have. So I made this cover page. So if you are lurking, you want to see, feel free to glance at the screen. You don't have to talk. You don't have to answer. Lurking is great, but if you're curious what it looks like, I'm showing it now. So this is my cover page. And then I have my temperature ranges. So the bottom one that I'm missing that didn't print right is supposed to be greater than or equal to 85 Fahrenheit. And then any notes that I have, like if I decide I need something new. I don't even know why I need notes, but you know what? I probably need notes. Then I have, because it's going to be a sampler, I'm going to use various stitches. And I'm going to try new things. So I've got, each week is going to be the same stitch. It's not going to be changing the stitch every day. So each week. So if I decide to start with a half double crochet, every day of the week, from the 1st to the 4th is going to be half double crochet. Then every day of the week, January 5th to January 11th, will be whatever I decide on the next one. Could be a double crochet. So I kind of wanted to do it that way so that it has some variation. But at the same time, color changes are going to make it look real interesting. Then I've already filled out my January temperatures. So like at the top, it says what month I'm on, and then it's got my city name so that if I move to a different city or state, I know where I was when I did this one. So it's got like I use Weather Underground, and it's got historical data, and it tells me the average, the high, and the low for every day. And I'm going to use the daily average temperature. So like on Thursday, January 1st, the average temperature was 15.5 Fahrenheit. And I'm going to round up or down to the nearest whole number. So 15.5 will be 16. So for that temperature, oh, not this one. So for an average temperature of 16, I'm going to use this sky color. For an average temperature of 18, I think I'm also on sky. Then on the 3rd, it was 21 rounded. So that's going to be this denim color. Sunday was 25. That will also be this color. Monday was 32, so I'm going to jump up here to this darker blue. At 34, it stays on darker blue. Then at 36, it stays on darker blue. Then yesterday, the average temperature was 40. So we're going to jump up to this lavender. So already in January, I've got these 4 colors. So that's how I'm going to do it. And so when I go to do those stitches, I'm going to write down which color yarn I'm using and what stitch I'm using, and any notes. Like I could say half double crochet was rough, switched to double crochet or whatever. And then I have a page for the entire month. So I've got February, and then it goes all the way to December. So I have a page for every month. Then at the end of that, I have a page for monthly reflections. So for instance, if today I have some like big feelings about what we go through, whether they're positive or negative, I can just jot a little note. Like, oh, I started with this stitch and I didn't like it. Switch to this stitch. And then when I go to do my year-end reflection, then I can think, what was my favorite stitch or what was my favorite week? What was the hardest part of the project? Most loved color range, the pinks, the purples, or the blues. Weather surprises. Like, for example, today, when I left the house, it was 58 freaking degrees in Michigan on January 9th. By the time I went to recess at 11 a.m., it was 40 degrees with a feels like temperature of 28. It was so stinking cold. You finished a Winnie the Pooh puzzle? That's fantastic. Oh no, Specklebot, you're wrong. I didn't change that. Hang on. Ignore Specklebot. She's wrong. She's wrong. I forgot to turn that timer off. I forgot to turn it off. Hang on. It is not on discount right now. My bad. How do I delete this message? Your state is all over in that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to delete a message, but that's okay. Ignore Specklebot saying that subs are discounted. They're not. Kathleen, hi. Scalapuppy, hi. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you both.
Potatoes.
Let's see. Right now it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 38. It just dropped down. With it feels like 34. So it's evening out a bit, I guess. But I work 45 minutes away, so I work in a very rural area, and I live in a very urban area. Hetwin, how are you? Skelly, how are you? 28.4 Fahrenheit here right now, also high. It's been such a weird January, and we're only 9 days in. But, so, yeah. I make a little note in each month about whatever I feel like putting down. Something I want to remember from my end of year reflection. So I'm making this a whole thing. So yeah, I can do weather surprises. That's where I left off. What I learned, what would I change next time, and my final thoughts and feelings. So I have a whole thing. I just showing off my printed spreadsheet, Hathaway. Aren't you so proud of me? Look at this. Look at the spreadsheet. Look at, and all of my yarns are taped in, and it's all typed up. Electric blanket, yes. And it's got my weekly stitch plans. And I'm going to do like 1 stitch each week. So if I was saying earlier, like if I start today with half double crochet, then January 1st through 4th will all be half double crochet. Look at how pretty my picture is. It's so pretty. Yes, the blue rectangle is hiding. It is avoiding doxing myself. I live in Michigan, but it's really not hard to figure out where I am. But still, better safe than sorry. Markman says, I can't wait to buy some crochet stuff soon. Yes. All right, we ready for yarn? Oh my gosh. Because yarn is very important. Oh, wait. Shoot, my crochet kit, my hooks are not in here. All right. Stitch and Bit Stream, yes. Never heard of a city called Blue Rectangle. It's weird here. Yeah, it's just covering my town name. So this is Jokes. Thank you for the lurk. Go back to your birthday stream, guys. Moon, can you shout out, or Hethwin, can you shout out Jokes on You? It is Jokes' birthday, and he is doing a 12-hour freaking stream. So we're going to be popping it. I'll be popping in there later, like after my stream. This is not going to be a long stream. It is not. But yes, Jokes is having a birthday. Give him a follow. He is adult. 18 plus stream. There is profanity. There is unhinged chat. He is fiance to Petty Logic, who is one of the people in the hookers group that I'm in, along with Floral Roots and several other streamer friends of ours, including like Evie, etc. Thank you for the happy birthdays for Sweet Jokes, who I love to bully and pick on in the best loving-est kind of way. This is one of the new ones. This is called, what is it called? Snow Day Speckle. Bauer helped me pick out some yarns for the blues that I needed. Snow Day Speckle. Yeah, Jokes and Pet, that's how I met them. They live together, and they're sweet people, and I love them both so much. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Our follows are anonymous in case you do not wish to be perceived, but feel free to introduce yourself or lurk and enjoy all the yarn talk. Look at this yarn. It's Plummy Speckle. Not Plummy. This is Snow Day Speckle. How ideal is that? That's beautiful. Plum Wars, welcome on in. Thank you for that first time chat. How are you? We're looking at yarn because I just bought yarn. I went to Knitpicks because I have a streamer friend, Mama Zach, has an affiliate link, and I'm like, let's use friends' affiliate links and get them some bonuses. This one is called Sky, and it's a beautiful sky blue. I'm going to have to go get my hook set because I left it in the other room. This one is called Denim. You came over from Discord. Welcome on in. We're glad to have you. This is the Celestial Blue. Look at how pretty that is. It looks a little more purple on the camera, but it is a beautiful, like a cobalt. But it's called Celestial. Excuse my hiccup. My hiccup. Then I have this. Oh, I just dropped my. Excuse my head. You can see my ear. This one is Lavender Moulin. I don't know if Moulin also means lavender, but that's what it says. Lavender Moulin, Moulin Lavande. So But it's a tonal. It's got a light lavender and a slightly darker lavender. And that's going to be one of my colors. Then over here, these are both called eggplant. They're both called eggplant. So I call this one aubergine because it means eggplant. This is Loops and Threads from Michaels. Look, eggplant, but it also says aubergine. So on my paper I wrote aubergine for this one and eggplant for this one because this one just says eggplant. Skelly, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. And I hope you stop hurting because it's no fun to be in pain. Look how pretty this is. It looks like my hair. It looks like my hair. I think that's all of the purples and blues. So let's get the box. And this is going to be so fun. But I will have to go get my crochet hook set because I have a lighted crochet hook set that Floral Roots gifted me. You'll be fine once you manage to crawl into bed. I get that. This one I already had. This one is called Plummy Speckle. I'm like, I can't not buy a yarn that has my name. But look, it's got pinks and purples, so it's going to go between the pinks and purples as the lowest temperature of the pinks. Then I have this beauty, which is blush. Look at all these gorgeous pinks. This one is called Cotton Candy. And then this one is from Michaels. It's a Loops and Threads, and it's called Lippy or Rose Bonbon. So I actually wrote it down as Lippy Rose because it's like a beautiful pink lip color. Ooh, a Sparkle of Curiosity from Marco Moon. What's your pick, early bird or night owl? I'm a night owl. I work as an early bird, but I prefer to be up at night. Hathwin, look at how pretty it is. Look at how pretty it is. It's so pretty. And it changes colors. As soon as I got this, I texted Hathwin and I'm like, look what I got. I got a cheap little off-brand knockoff Stream Deck. And the funny thing is, it's not even called a Stream Deck. It's called a Stream Dock. So I don't see the box. It's called a Stream Dock. Alright, let me run and... Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what I pressed, but it's got a whole picture on it. What did I press? Uh-oh. Where's my software? Uh-oh. Did I did something. Oh, I must have loosened the plug because all of my buttons went away and it had like a backdrop that was made of all 15 buttons. Alright, I'm going to do a quick BRB. I'm going to get a drink while I'm doing that. We don't have an ad yet. Oh, we do have an ad coming. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it is currently 6:45 for me. So I will wait until it's actually ad time. Let me see how much time for ad. 10 minutes. 10 minutes till ad. Oh, Moon is in GMT. You posted your puzzle? Okay, this music playlist I'm not sure I'm a fan of. If anybody would like to be in the Discord, we have channels where you can share pictures of your pets, your foods, your crafts, your hobbies, your gameplay, all kinds of stuff. It is a small, relatively quiet Discord. Ooh, that's when you have Drago? Not my favorite, but I know somebody likes Drago. Don't forget you can get your daily Animal Crossing Villager Spirit with !ACNH. 4:45 there. Yes, Bauer, you are 2 hours earlier than me. I don't like this. Let me find a different music playlist. I do not like this one. Skelly, you got a rare! You have Vivian, Elegant Winterwolf, Goddess Energy with Movie Star Poise and Breathtaking Charm. You got a rare. There's only like a 20% chance of getting one of the rares. Asuna, you have Agent S, who is cute, but not my vibe. Bauer, you have Cat. You have Ketchup! She's my favorite! I love Ketchup so much! She's my favorite duck. Oh, I love her. I love her. Oh, okay. I got really, really hyped there. Let's try this one. Do we like this one? Yeah, I like this one. Let me change my timer. I can't believe Bauer got Ketchup. That's my favorite. That's so my favorite. Alright, where's my lo-fi? There it is. This one is crowd beats, and I like crowd beats. The last one I did not care for. This one's better. Alright, let me save that timer. And then go back to chat. Hammy asked to leave? No! Well, he's not blue, so I guess that's okay. Are you gonna invite Ione? Invite Ione. I love Hammy, but I get it. You want blue. You would have preferred Frida to leave. Yeah. We want. Yeah, I need... Oh, did I write down what day I need to be on for my Animal Crossing? I don't think I did. Ooh, because we did... We went dreamy hunting. Did I write down who we got? Who did we get? I don't remember who we got. I didn't write it down. I am ready for the update. I'm so stinking excited. And honestly, when I reset my island, I didn't realize the update was going to need you to be at 3 stars. We just hit 3 stars, like, just before Christmas. Let me see. I think Rochelle's site keeps track of your previous hunts, right? View hunt history. Who did we get? We got Petrie. Grizzly, Dobie. We got Nan. But didn't we get Nan? We got Nan. Right? Yeah, I did write it down. We got Nan because I have Nan, and before that I have written down Petrie. And my camper was Kurlos. Okay. I got myself so confused. So confused. But yeah. We took Nan because she was on my list. And she's so cute. Let's see. How are you for bells? Right now I'm okay for bells. I did give myself some bells from my other island. I was at max bells on my OG Forever Island. And Hethwin just gave me a whole crap ton of Nook Miles tickets. So I'm set for a little bit there. I'm gonna probably be playing Animal Crossing tomorrow. However, However, just to let you know, next week, Saturday, is going to be the first time I can actually play it for very long after the update. So I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. It's not going to be 12 hours of Animal Crossing. It's going to be broken up a bit. So like we'll look at the update together. We will watch the trailer. We will see all the different things we can do. And then we'll get into the game. I need to get myself situated on my Switch. I'm hoping I can get the Switch fixed before next week, Saturday. I don't know if I showed it, but my screen is... I don't know if you can see... You probably can't really see this. Do you see the lines forming on my screen? It just progressively gets worse as it warms up. And it's because the dock was sitting on my TV stand and the cats have knocked it over multiple times. So I can play it on stream, but I can't really play it off stream without being at my computer. So yeah, these lines are driving me bonkers. It's not affecting the functionality of the machine. It's just making the screen stupid. And I can call the screen stupid if I want to. So yeah. Thanks, kitty cats. Alright, there is the ad warning. We're going to have an ad in about 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and do a words break now because it might take me a minute to do the things I want to do, like get a drink. How dare the cats be dizzy bitches and doing that? With right? My cats are psycho. Well, Daisy is. She is calming down, though. But she jumps up on the shelves on the TV stand. I'm sure it's her. She was a kitten when we got her. None of the other... Oh, Oliver was a kitten, but I didn't have a Switch at the time. So I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, I have a button on my stream dock. Hey! It works. It works. We're going to put words on because I'm going to take about a 5-minute break. 5 or 6 minutes. And because I really need to pee. And this is about gone. And I kind of want some coffee. So I'm going to make a coffee and get a snack. You all should also do the same thing. Go piss, girl. I don't even know what that gif was. Excuse me, words. Can you please load for me? It's just spinning. Good pizza, great pizza. Is that a game? I think words might be broken. Hey, it finally woke up. There we go. If you are lurking, you would like to... It was the window itself. The browser source was fine. The window wasn't loading. Like the actual web page. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... Moon, would you pin that? OBS won't let me pin. You're on it! Ah! Appreciate you. If you are lurking, you'd like to play words, all you gotta do is type your words in chat. That link that is pinned will let you play through the ad whether or not you're subscribed. It will also let you play without a delay. Good mod. Yes, you are. I don't know, but I gotta get a word in there. It's either a double R or a double D. Oh! Oh! Somebody take Moon's word and add an ED. Alright, I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm going to mute and I will be right back. So, enjoy words. The ad's going to start in a minute and a half. So, add an ED, not an ER. There you go. Alright, I will be back. Oh, thank you for the giggles, Moon. I love you. I will be right back. I do need to pee, so I'm gonna go piss, girl.
Hearts on fire in the pouring rain. Didn't care, we ran anyway. Through the dark with a reckless grin. We lit the night from deep within. City lights fade into blur. We had nothing but each other. No plan, no map, no end in sight. But we knew it felt so right. Let 'em talk, we'll outrun time. Chasing stars like neon signs. If the world burns down tonight, we'll still be flying high. So run with the sparks, past the edge, past the dark. Every beat, every scar. Let us ride to who we are, with no fear in our veins and the world in our hearts. We don't need a perfect start. We just run with the sparks. Midnight roads, no one around, but the silence made the loudest sound. Every mile, a little more free, we became who we're meant to be. Let 'em doubt, let 'em say, we just burn and fade away. But we're rising through the haze.
Oh, hello. How we doing? Fling. Did we get fling? We got fine. Feign. We got. Nice job, Moon. Fling. Life. I'll turn the camera back on as well. Hello. Hello. Just burned the crap out of my mouth because my coffee is really hot. Hot, hot. Oh, I'm not even in the window. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ha. Ha. I didn't actually get a snack because I couldn't decide, but I made coffee and burned the fuck out of my mouth. Pardon my French. Ooh, feeling. I didn't even see feeling. Way to go, Bowerbird. Way to go. What the hell is that? I know what it is. I'll give you guys a chance to get it. Oh, no, I don't know what it is. I thought it was Artifact, but that would have two T's. Hey, Moon. Did you think of it too, or not until after I said it? What is it? Well, you know, fine. There is a fake letter, right? Is there a fake letter? No fake letter yet. Okay. I don't know what it is. I thought it was artifacted. It's not. Oh, you know what? I know I know a sound I need to add to my soundboard. I need a womp womp womp. Yeah, like that. Alright, thank you guys so much for letting me take a little early break. Even though I didn't really need a break, but I did have to pee. So let me go ahead and close that. Go back to chat-ins. So I went and I made a coffee. I decided not to get a snack because I couldn't decide on a snack. But if I get hungry, I do have almonds and I have goldfish grams. Oh, thank you for doing the QOTD. I forgot that I even did one. What's your favorite cozy activity when you just want to relax? Listening to an audiobook and crocheting, or just laying in bed and reading a physical book or a Kindle book. Hunty, hi. Yes, my bot was telling everybody about Riftopia. Yarny Pixie, hi, welcome in. How are you? Sparklebot says, well, hello there, you adorable little peekaboo. Did you just sneak in to check on our cozy crochet chaos? So glad you popped in, my sweet little Stitch Master. Hope you're ready for some good vibes and maybe a silly yarn pun or two. Oh, my goodness. Didn't mean to do what, Moon? SpongeBob Womp. Ooh, can you send me like a link so I know what it sounds like? I've never really watched much SpongeBob. Asuna likes doing puzzles. You do a lot of puzzles. And you also diamond paint, don't you? Yarny's doing lovely, working on a crochet tank top. I just went through my ginormous spreadsheet for my 2026 crochet temperature project. But it might end up going a little wonky because a lot of the stitches that I might want to do might need different like multiples. So we're going to play it by ear, but I'm going to start simple, like with half double crochet, some clusters, maybe some puff stitches. But I also took a little break because I had to go and get my crochet kit. This was gifted to me by Floral Roots, and it is a wonderful interchangeable light up crochet set. It's amazing. I need to see if it's charged because I haven't brought it out in a little while, but like it lights up. It's so cool. I've never done much by way of garments. I've always wanted to, though. I've done 2 hexie cardigans now, but I want to do this one from, oh, I'm going to get it wrong. Who is it by? Where is it? I have it saved. Evelyn and Peter Crochet. I want to make this, and when I can afford to buy a sweater quantity of yarn, rather than like 3 or 4 skeins at a time, I want to do this one. That's the link. It's called the Toey cardigan, and it's so pretty. And I read the pattern, and I'm pretty sure I can handle it. Mickey, they are so easy. I thought they would be super complicated, but I've done 2. I did a purple one to take on my Alaska cruise. It had to be a solid color because I was working as an interpreter. And then I made a Christmas ugly sweater. And they're so good. I love them so much. Took me a while to get it. Your name? Awesome. Doing well today. Optical Ooh, yeah, those suck when you get them because they block your vision. Doing alright, slept most of the day today because I didn't sleep well last night. Back on the Riftopia grind. Ooh, the next dev stream's coming up. I'm so excited. Let's see. Hope you get some better sleep. Absolutely. That is incredible. One of my dearest friends is an interpreter. Yeah, that's my job. I work as a sign language interpreter, and I've been on cruises for the last year. But starting in November, I'm doing a long-term subbing in elementary school. So I haven't been able to sign up for any cruises. And then once the long-term sub for the maternity leave is done, I'm probably going to be placed with a preschooler. So I might not get to do any more cruises until June. She was in school for a long time. Still sticking at your BSL. Way to go, Moon. I'm so proud of you for that. Dev stream for Riftopia is next weekend. You guys need to follow. Follow. Oh, wait. Hunty, is it, Play Riftopia, the Twitch account? It's been so long. I wasn't able to go to last time. Is it Play Riftopia? Yeah, I love working at cruises. I had surgery on my shoulder. I wanted to give a... Of course I typed it wrong. I had a torn rotator cuff and had to have surgery on it. And then I healed so well that I got frozen shoulder, so I had to have a second procedure done. So I was out of work for almost 2 years. Got back to work a year ago. So it was end of 2023. No, so I was out of work for a little over a year and a half. And then started working cruises because the school said you can't be on staff if you're not full time. And I'm like, my doctor released me for the first 3 months to 3 days a week. And they said no. So I'm like, okay, bye-bye. And then I started working on cruises because on a cruise, while I do have to work 7 days a week, it is, I don't think I've worked maybe 1 or 2 cruises where I worked a full 8 hours a day. And not even every day. So, like my last one, I think I worked 2 hours a day tops. I probably worked 12 hours the entire week. It was such a good cruise, too. And the people were nice. So yes, play Riftopia. If you want to keep up on the game Riftopia, the dev stream is going to be happening next weekend. And you want to give them a little follow if you were a playtester. I don't know if they're opening up playtest captains again or not, but the best way to find out is to follow them. You can join the Discord. Wonderful, wonderful people. Frosty Tools is one of the devs. Huntress is part of the dev team. Wonderful people in there. Wonderful people. So make sure you are giving them a follow if you are at all interested. If you've ever played Stream Raiders and you miss it, this might fill that gap. It is not Stream Raiders, but it's similar in how you play it. Oh no, I was like, I was talking about Riftopia and how if you want to keep up to date and if you want to know if there's going to be new playtest captain openings, to check the Discord, follow the Twitch channel. Whoop! Just dropped my stuff. Hang on. So yeah, and just kind of hinting what it's like. It's so fun. Hethwin is a playtest captain. I'm a playtest captain. But yeah, it's not Stream Raiders. However, if you are feeling a void because you loved Stream Raiders, this might help fill that void. Just saying. There will be, so if you are interested in being a playtest captain, the Discord, do I have it linked? There it is. Hopefully the invite's still open. Wow, squirrel, I'm so squirrely. But yeah, I was showing off my crochet temperature project spreadsheet that I printed. And I showed off the yarn earlier, but I'm going to show this real quick again. Let me go over here to the craft cam so I can, my cable just got yoinked. There we go. So yeah, my temperature project. So it's got all of my temperature ranges. Well, there's one missing because my printout, I didn't size it properly. So there's a equal to or greater than 85 Fahrenheit. And all of the yarns that I'm using, they are either Knit Picks Brava or Loops and Threads. I have Impeccable and I have standard loops and threads, and I'm pretty sure this pink one is Impeccable. And then this is my weekly stitch sampler plan, because each week I plan on doing a different stitch. So for instance, this says December 29th because that's how I was able to put it into the spreadsheet, is here, put in the week. But really I'm not starting it until January 1st. I'm going to use the same stitch for the whole week. So the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I'll write down what my stitch pattern is, any notes that I have, and I have all of the weeks of the year. Then over here, I have for each month a page. So for each day. Now I can, if I decide to do a stitch on day 1 and I decide I don't really want to do a whole week's worth of that stitch and I decide to change it, I'll make a note here so I can see where I made the variation. And then I'm doing the daily average temp rounded to the nearest whole number. So like on the 1st it was 16 degrees, and then yesterday it was 40 degrees average. And then I have a page for each month like that. And then at the end of it, I have reflection pages. So on this one, I can do a monthly reflection. So I can be like, this month was really hard because I couldn't find a pattern that I liked or whatever. And then just a little little notes or doodles or whatever I want. It's supposed to be sort of scrapbook style. And then an end of the year reflection. So, a year in yarn. Thoughts, favorites, and memories. So, I favorite stitch or week, the hardest part of the project, most loved color range. And that could be based on the stitches, the stitch patterns that I used, or the temperature fluctuation. It could be any of that. Weather surprises, what I learned, what I would change next time, and my final thoughts and feelings. So this is all sort of a year of memories in my project. So I'm really excited. So yeah, I even have little yarn snippets for each one. And then my cover page. You're going to see if you kept any crochet stuff from before. Fantastic. So I will need to have this out, and then I will need to have this page front and center. And then I was showing, this was gifted to me. This is an interchangeable, shoot, where did I put the actual hook? I think I dropped it. I did. It's down here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. But this is a light up hook set that Floral Roots gifted me. Because she's like, oh, excuse me while I was traveling. She's like, I think this would be really good for you while you travel, because I hate using the overhead light in airplanes. And as soon as it gets dark enough on a plane where I have to turn that on, I stop crocheting. So she got me this. It lights up. Weather surprises feel like it could be a lot. Yeah. So I decided that I want to do, I want to use a J hook, which is 5.5 millimeter. I might want to go up to a 6 millimeter. I'm using worsted weight yarn, so a weight 4. So we're gonna play. This is like I'm finally getting to start it because I had to order yarn. So I put in a Knit Picks order using Mama Zach's affiliate code, because let's give some boosts to our friends. Lurking to Stitch and Chill. Let's go. Still listening? Absolutely. You can always come back, and if you get stuck on doing something, I can do a little show on cam for you. I don't know how much that will help, but I can sure try. Alright, I love this set, so let me find my... But the sizes are marked on the side here. So that's a 6.5, so I want a 6, I think, right? Yeah, 5 is an H, 5.5 is an I, and 6 is a J. Yes, this is just an amazing gift from a friend. She's a sweet bean. And then you use this little tool right here to make it click into place so it's secure. Now it's not going anywhere. But it goes all the way up to these great big sizes. Does that even say? Yeah. That's a 14. It goes up to a 14. 4mm hook. Yeah. 4mm is... That's a 4.5. So 4mm is this one. And I don't know if your sizes are going to be a little differently because they are UK sizes. You're in the UK, so your stitches are also called different things. All right, let me get my stitch dictionary up. I have a, I can share a link to it if you would like. Crochet Stitch Library is actually a shared Google Doc. No sign in required. Copy link. Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't know where I got this from, but I also have a where did I oh, I'm missing something here. Is it from Hookfully? Yeah, it's from Hookfully. A to Z Crochet Stitch Library. Alright, well let's get started together, Moon. Let me go over here. I'm going to pick a stitch. So it tells me... Of course, this camera is in my way. Color work, no. It doesn't say how many stitches I need to do. Partial 3D diamond, ribbing. Alright. Oh, I don't want to go to a YouTube. I want to go to a link. I don't want to watch a video for how to do it. I want to see written instructions. So let me go to that page because that gives me an actual... Alright. Let's try... Since I'm going to be doing, let's see, Thursday was 16 degrees, 16, 18, and 21. So I'm going to be doing 2 rows of the sky blue. Why are you sorry? You're not sorry. You don't have to be sorry ever. What about alternate stitch? This one's cute. Stitches worked in rows in this tutorial. You would need to chain 2 and turn your work. So I'm going to do 2 rows of this. So it says a foundation chain of 21 stitches, but it doesn't say, oh, any non-number of stitches. So it does say I can use any odd number. Here, let me straighten my blanket because this is my crochet backdrop. And we're going to start with sky. So this is my sky. I don't think I brought my spinner with me, so we're going to do center pull. I have a yarn spinner, but I keep forgetting to bring it back here with me. I use it in the living room where you put the yarn on a spindle and you pull from the outside as opposed to the inside. Also, if I missed anything in chat, let me know because I get very squirrely and I miss things. So we're going to give this a try. This says any odd number of stitches. So I'm gonna do my slip stitch. So what you do for a slip stitch, and this is for Moon's sake because she has forgotten everything learned so far. So I just wrap the yarn around like that, and then the piece that's attached to the ball, I just kind of pull through on my hook and then tighten it. Here, let me see my light. Oh, that light is so nice. I don't know if I need that much light. Now, I hold my yarn a little bit differently than most people I watch crochet. I don't do the crooked finger because I can't close my finger all the way. That's as much as I can close my finger. But most people who can close their finger all the way will hold their tension on their pinky. I've also seen people hold their tension on this finger, but I can't actually hold my yarn there because my fingers don't close all the way. I don't know why. They just don't bend that far. So I tend to wrap my yarn around here, and then I hold my yarn between these two fingers. You will also see some people use a tension ring. This is a tension ring. For a tension ring, you really just loop it through. Oops, I think the kitty's supposed to be upside down. Hang on. This also doesn't work for me because of how I hold my yarn. Because some people will have the yarn come up through here and then loop because they hold their finger up like that, and this keeps the tension. But on me, I can't hold my finger that way, so I don't do it. However, this is the ring that came with my kit, so Mads Floral says she put a ring on it, so she loves me, so I wear the ring because she put a ring on it. Alright, so now I have to chain any number of odd stitches. I don't know how wide I want this. I was looking at a pattern before that needed any multiple of 24, so I was going to do, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 72. I was going to do a 72 stitches, but I'm not doing that pattern because each row needs to be a different pattern. So I was concerned I wouldn't have enough rows. So I'm going to do any odd number. So we're just going to chain. Oh, of course I did this wrong. So for a chain, I literally just kind of hold the tail and then I loop around and pull it through. You can also just use your fingers to yarn over and pull through. Only to start. I learned when I was 13, and it took quite a few tries for me to actually get to where I could chain. Now keep in mind, I've been doing this over 40 years now. And I still make mistakes, and I still find moments where it's tough. Knitting comes easier for you. And see, crochet comes easier for me, probably because I learned when I was 13. But see, my tension is kind of all over the place. And I think it's because I'm yapping and squirreling. And I'm not even counting. So we want any number of odd stitches. So the first loop does not count as a chain. This is your slip stitch. And then you kind of snug it up. And then start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember 15. I'm going to do a rectangular shawl. So like a scarf, but wider. So yes, essentially a scarf, but I want it to be wider so I can wear it as a wrap. Or I can loop it as a scarf, or I can pull it over my head and it will cover my whole head. So it's going to be wider than a scarf. A scarf I would probably do, I don't know, 20 to 40 stitches depending. But I want it to be much wider. So I might still do 60 stitches. Oh, I messed this one up. Look what I did. I don't know how I did that. That looks a little wonky right there. Let me back it up. So yes, essentially a scarf, just wider. Whenever I pull it through, it dissipates. So I think what's happening is you're getting your hook caught in the threads. So you have to make sure that your yarn is fully in the hook. This camera is not great for this. Make sure the yarn is fully in the hook. I split my yarn fairly often. And literally, you're probably going to spend more time practicing this chain row than anything. So let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you have to actually rotate the hook to pull it through. So see how I'm turning it so that the hook is pointing to the right, getting my yarn over it, turning it so the hook is pointing to the left, the pointy part of the hook, this little dip. So point that way. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Because if you're left-handed, you're going to go the other way. Okay, so you're like me. So you hold your yarn in these fingers, point this little hickey-do that way, get the yarn to go over it, so tuck your yarn under, and then rotate it so the hickey-do is on the left, and that will let you pull it through. Takes a little practice, and if you have this too tight on the hook, it's going to be hard to pull through, so you can make it a little bit looser. And then you just develop a rhythm. There we go. All right, so yeah. And if your yarn is thicker, it's going to be a little bit harder on a 4.5 or a 4mm hook. I'm using a 6mm hook. And now I've lost count because I'm good at that. Yeah, I don't have my other kit of... Or maybe I do. No, I don't. I have so many hooks. But this is by far my favorite set. I gotta take this ring off. I keep catching my yarn on it. Move up to the 4.5 and give that a try and see if that makes a difference. 0.5 millimeter sometimes is insignificant in how it affects your stitches, but I think it'll be fine. And if there are any other crafters in here who want to input if you crochet, suggestions. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm, compared to some who have been crocheting as long as I have, I'm pretty slow still. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And see, it's still off right here, but I'm going to leave it because tension tends to fix itself as you add rows. And this is really just the border, the bottom border. And if I end up wanting to add fringe at the end, it's not going to matter. What did I just say, 25? I forgot already. Yeah, 25. I'm pretty sure I said 25. 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. I'm at 40. And I slipped it off the hook. Okay, so now we're at 40. So I'm probably, I think maybe I will go to 60. Well, 61 based on this. So I'm at 40. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. Oh, wait. I said 40, so that's 50. 51, 52. And here is 60, and it says odd number, so 61. So 61 is going to be, I don't know, maybe I need to go a little wider if I want it to be wrap style. 61, why don't I add 5 more stitches? That might actually balance it a bit. So 5 more stitches, so 66 stitches. So that's 66, and I'm gonna write it down because I'm gonna forget, and then if I decide I want to rip it out, or if I look at a pattern and it says you have to have an even number, but I've got 67 stitches because I just did 66, right? Oh my goodness, I am such a pro. I need to add 1 more stitch because I went to 61 and then decided to add 5 more stitches, which makes it 66. So I do need 1 more. So 67 stitches. Where are my post-its? Oh, here we go. I'll just write it on this little post-it sticky note. Alright, so we're going to start at 67 stitches. And this is called alternate stitch. Okay. So each row is a day. So I'm going to do a whole row for each day. Now we're going to look at this. This is a beautiful variation of the simple single crochet, which in UK terms is a double crochet. It gives a slightly varying texture that is interesting and appealing to look at. Easy to work, features a row of paired single crochet stitches. She's using Karen Pantone yarn by Yarnspirations with a 6mm crochet hook. She has a video if I need it, but I prefer to work off of written. Especially when I'm streaming because I can't exactly watch a video while I'm streaming. Also I'm gonna get more snacks. If you got a virtual pet, you want to make sure to give them some snacks. Mini pancakes with maple syrup. Let's go. Let's also order a coffee. You can also order coffee, tea, or cocoa. They are all individual commands. A peppermint cold brew? Let's go. That's my jam. Okay, so now 21 stitches she did. I have 67. 2 single crochets into the 3rd chain from your hook. So here's my hook, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 2 single crochet. So I insert my hook, pull through a loop, and then yarn over and pull through both loops. And then do it again in the same hole. Asuna, did you decide on what puzzle to do next? I remembered you asked that. Welcome back. I have 67 stitches off of the webpage that I shared earlier. I am doing what's called an alternate stitch, which is a variation on single crochet, or in the UK it's known as a double crochet. UK terms versus US terms, you've got to be very careful that you know the difference. So make sure when you're looking at instructions, Moon, that you're looking for UK terms. Okay, 2 single crochet into the 3rd chain from hook, skip the next chain, and then 2 single crochets into the next. Skip, and then 2 single crochets. So insert, yarn over, pull through. And I'm being very descriptive because Moon wants to learn, so I'm happy to be as descriptive as I can be. But if I move too fast or you have a question, let me know. And know what the pattern is using, yes. So, repeat. So I'm going to skip a chain and then do 2 single crochet. Not yet. Brain can't make its mind on the puzzle. I get it. If you have Hello Kitty, I vote for Hello Kitty. When I try to pull through, it doesn't go through the hole. It just twirls around the hook and doesn't go in. Okay. Why do I have so many notifications all over the place? There we go. Oh, I turned that light brighter. I don't like that. Hang on. There, that's better. So you got to make sure that the yarn is staying in the dip. So let me go through. So when you insert into wherever you're going, and you have to use that hook to pull it through. Yarn over. And then that's why I'm sorry, this is not as clear as it could be. Yarn over so the hook, come on, clear up. There we go. See how my hook is, the yarn is under the hook part? Because then you have to pull it through to make sure it stays. That's what this little part is meant to do. So if you pull through, but your hook doesn't grab the yarn, then you're not holding it around it tight enough. That's what I do with these 2 fingers, is I hold it nice and tight here so that it can't slip off as easy. So skip 1 and then single crochet 2. Okay, so I'm going to go same way across. I'm going to skip 1 and then single crochet twice. And using this stitch dictionary is probably a good idea for, reason why I should use the same stitch all week. Because by itself, this doesn't look like much. But once I've done a few rows, it's going to start to have a texture. And for me, this, the first row after the chain is the hardest. Because it's going to curl, it's going to look lopsided, it's going to look lumpy. but it will even out as you go. And then anytime knitting or crocheting, when you're done with a project, it's important to wash it and block it, lay it flat, pin it, stretch it, use steam on acrylic to make it soften up a bit, because that will make it a little less lumpy and it will help even out the stitches. I know when I'm spinning yarn, I have to wash the yarn after I'm done, and then I have to thwack it, which means hold the yarn and like hit it on a surface repeatedly, turn it around, hit it on a surface again repeatedly. Yeah, I kind of need to see what you're doing for it to for me to understand, I think. Because if it's not hooking through, it could be that your yarn is too thick for the size of hook you have. If I were to use, say, a 4mm on this yarn, I would have trouble. So it might be the hook size, it might be the yarn size. But yeah, keep trying because your hands will at least get used to the feel of it and the motion of it. But yeah, this little hook part has to pull the yarn through. Ooh, thank you for sharing a link, Hethwin. Yeah, also keep in mind, Hethwin taught herself to crochet with video after years of knitting, and she does a great job making crochet projects. We're already up to where we're gonna have another ad. Also keep in mind, I don't have a decided time to end stream, so come and go as you need to, especially you, Moon, because I know it's a lot later for you right now. But don't feel you have to stick around until the end, because I don't know when I'm ending. I've been up since 6 a.m. and my Ring app tells me I have a sleep deficit. But if I'm not feeling tired, I'm not going to sleep. Plus, I don't have to set an alarm tomorrow. I am streaming tomorrow at 2 o'clock my time. It is currently almost 8. Ooh, I messed that one up. See, I pulled my yarn through and I just looped it around itself. So it's easy to make mistakes. So let me pull that out and restart it. 5 minutes till the ad break, guys. 5 minutes. So if you're not subbed, you might get hit with an ad, but I only run them once an hour. And really, we're just mostly yapping and playing with some yarn. And almost nobody does this perfectly the first time they've tried. Maybe not even the second or third. It took me years. And literally, my first go was a big long chain. And then single crochet and nothing but. And then I had really crooked edges. I still do that sometimes. P1 has a rehearsal and another swim invite tomorrow. So you're going to be busy tomorrow. And that is okay. I mean, from my perspective, streaming tomorrow, that is okay. Pop in when you can, and if you can't, I get it. I understand busy schedules. Every time I see my timer about Cody doing the channel art for me, I keep hoping that she shows up. I still don't, I need to DM her because I don't know if she realizes she won Sparkle of the Month for December. You don't have to go too far, so it's not like you're going to Silver Lake, which was far. Alright, so here's how it's looking so far. So I can see how it's curling? That's normal. That is perfectly normal. And a lot of people will say, use a larger hook for your foundation chain and then switch to a half size down for the next rows. But I feel like my chain tension is pretty consistent with my stitch tension. She was in your stream for a bit today. Oh, I miss her. I'm sorry I couldn't stick around too long. You streamed today, right? I'm getting days mixed up. Especially when I'm at work and I like have to put the phone in my pocket because I'm at recess. Yeah, that was today. I'm sorry I missed her. Had to get a new phone. Hers broke. Yeah, that stinks. I've my last phone I replaced. I got it new, and then had a screen issue, got it replaced. Had another screen issue, got it replaced. And finally, for Christmas, Hentai got me an upgrade. Well, my phone had gotten paid off, so getting the upgrade just keeps us at the monthly payment we were at before. So it was a good Christmas gift. But yeah, I miss Cody. She's a sweetheart. One of these days, I'm gonna get to Costa Rica to see her. I have so many gifts for her, including a Sparkle of the Month. Well, I will have a Sparkle of the Month for her. Alright, am I doing this right? Yep, 2 stitches in each row. Oh, and I like how it's leaving like this little gap because I have a feeling that's gonna be used. But it's coming along. I like this blue too. The great thing about using knit picks is if I have to order another skein of a color, I don't think the dye lots are going to really matter. They have dye lots, and they say you should stick with the same dye lot, but I can't really afford to buy 4 skeins of every color. So I used my stash yarn and then bought what I needed to fill the gaps. And now if I say our temperatures are all cold and I use up this ball of blue, I can order another ball of blue. No, because it's going to be a different stitch every row. Well, a different color every row. I'm glad to finally be starting on this. I have been just itching for it. Last stream, Bauer helped me pick the color palette I wanted to use and let me brainstorm with him the ideas. So I'm very, very excited. And so the time while I was waiting for my order is when I was working on this spreadsheet. I spent so much time on this spreadsheet. I did also spend some time on Whisker Witch, guys. I'm going to have another episode of Whisker Witch. I'm hoping for my 12-hour stream, we're going to take a story break and I will present episode 2. I'm almost done with it. And I'm even working on, I think I already posted my teaser picture. So if you were here when I previewed, I think it was at the start of December, the Whisker Witch Chronicles. Episode 2's coming. Oh, there's an ad break. Let me pause and look at chat. 3-minute ad break. Thank you for your patience and sticking around. If you're stuck in ad jail, you can't hear me. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the tranquil habitat of Speckle's Crochet Corner, the chat ecosystem thrives. Markle Moon flutters in and out, seeking the elusive crochet hook hole. Asuna puzzles over patterns, while Hathwin shares wisdom and links to guide lost crafters. A reminder of ad migration stirs the chat stars into a frenzy of anticipation, and amidst it all, a shout out blooms for Cody's artistic contributions. Ah, if you're lurking, you can hear me. There is a star search going on. Feel free to come on out and jump in for your star search or your gamble, refresh your coffee, refresh your snacks. Whatever you are in the mood for, but if you wish to stay in lurk mode, lurkers are always so very welcome and so greatly appreciated. Out of all the streams on Twitch, you chose to have a tab up for me, and I am ever so grateful. It was a really rough week, guys, and so I really needed this. Really needed this hangout, so I'm glad you're here. Let me look over here real quick so I don't miss anything. I gotta make this window smaller. It's a little large. There we go. Now I can see everything. Everything. Let me look at my stream manager as well. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Like, my camera's right here in my way, so to look at my second monitor, I'm all leaning. But I think we are good. If I did miss anything, do let me know. Feel free to repeat. Alright. Let's go back to my pattern window. So 2 stitches, 2 single crochet all the way across. Disney Queen, welcome in. I don't know if you're stuck in an ad, but if you are, I will wait and greet you again when it's over. But if you do hear me, let me know. I don't know how quick during an ad break the pre-roll gets turned off. Thank you for the lurk, Lady Snick. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the lurks. And thank you for claiming your daily star shines, guys. Don't forget to check your dailies. You can check your Animal Crossing Villager Spirit once per stream with !ACNH. The drops are on if you wish to do drops, which I actually want to. Oh, I could program drops into my new stream deck. Lady Snick, your villager spirit today is Punchy. He's actually on my list. He's actually on my dreamy list. I love it. Chill, sleepy cat who loves carbs. Hey, that's me. I'm a chill, sleepy cat who loves carbs. Punchy is on my dreamy list, right? Not in an ad though, so you probably got here right as pre-roll got turned off. I think ads should be up now. So welcome back from the ads. If you got stuck in ads, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for your patience. I try to run them only once an hour to keep stream uninterrupted for a whole hour. Ooh, nice landing on the drops, Disney Queen. Also, if you want me to call you something other than your Twitch name, let me know. I can make a note of that. Putting it down for a minute since I'm getting frustrated. Yeah. Yeah, always feel free to take a breather. Take a breather. It could be as simple as your yarn size and your hook size don't go together. I added the clouds to the drop parachute drop, but I'm not sure I'm liking the clouds. Struggled with it for a long time too. Call you Snick. Absolutely. It's so nice to meet you. Let me actually make a little note. Oh, I have to do it in this window. My OBS is not letting me do the things I like it to do. There we go. I use BTTV, which lets me add a note to users, so I remember what your preferences are. And it only shows to me when I'm streaming. Well, anytime I see you, it'll see. You go by Boo a lot on this platform and in Discord, just a nickname. All right. If you would like me to use that, because I'm happy to. Boo. You'll hear me call people by other names than what their Twitch shows. Like Kiwi Baby Cakes comes in, I call them B. But Honey Garlic Fish Bones, I also call B, because that's her name. Why is my scroll not working? Okay, good to know. Did it... Why? Oh, there we go. It didn't refresh, so... Wait. Where's my pattern? Pattern window. There we go. Back to lurking. I appreciate the lurk, Snake. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hi, and thank you for hanging out. I am almost to the end of this first row, and I think... let me actually write it down. I'm going to keep this stitch for this first row, and we're going to just follow through. We're doing Sky. We're doing 67 stitches. We are doing alternate stitch. So that's how I'm keeping track of everything in my book. So I have the average daily temperatures for the first 8 days of the month. I've rounded them to the nearest whole number. And then I will follow my yarn guide, which is this, for what color to use for the temperature range. So I think the first 2 rows are going to be this sky blue, and then we're going to switch to the slightly darker denim. For 2 rows, and then 32, 34, 36, 3 rows will be celestial. And then we get to 40, which will be this lavender. I'm liking how it's working. But it's taken me like an hour to do just this first section. But the first row after the foundation is always the most tedious for me, simply because it's curling and it's uneven, and I'm sort of a perfectionist when it comes to my fiber arts. And it's really hard to be a perfectionist. But the important thing is, if it's something you want to do, you keep going. I love to crochet, but I started cross stitch, last year, Hathwin? You taught me how to cross stitch, or the year before? It was when you did your dinosaur stitch along. And I fell in love with cross stitch. And then I decided to do a temperature project for cross stitch. Oh, it was the year before last. In May, your birthday month. So I found this really cute paw print cross stitch, and it's like paw prints walking across with little bits added to it. Super cute. Super cute. Found the pattern on Etsy. It was affordable. Got all the colors. Got fed up with it because I got tired of just doing 1 stitch for each day and switching colors after 4 stitches. Yeah, I need to go back to it because I got frustrated and sort of rage quit cross stitch. And it was because of the temperature project. Like, truly. But I have other ones that are on, and I have tons of mini cross stitch patterns. So I just need to like jump back into it. But now that I'm going back to work full time, my crafting time has been limited. Okay, so chain 2 and turn your work. So I'm going to chain 2. 1 and 2. Note, you will not work into the turning chains. Okay, so I'm staying on this one. So let me write it down. We're going to stay on sky and just quote those down. Alright, skip the first single crochet stitch and work 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch. So now I'm going to turn my work. Okay, so we're not doing into the gaps. And it says to skip the first single crochet and then crochet 2 into the next stitch. Okay, so we're going to do 2 single crochets into here. 1 and 2. And then we're going to follow the same pattern. Skip a stitch. Compared to cross stitch, crochet is a double. I had a harder time learning cross stitch because the instructions on the stupid clearance thingy that I did were confusing. And even Catherine, when I showed her what I was working with, she goes, "Yeah, don't do that. Do this." Showed me how to find the center, showed me how to split my threads, showed me how to start, how to hold it. And I really do like to cross stitch. I actually did a whole cross stitch for a wedding gift that came out so beautiful. So I just got to remember that feeling and then ignore the temperature cross stitch. And maybe just like pick random colors and not let it be a temperature project. Just make it cute. You just make it cute. Because it really was a cute pattern. I just needed to finish it and I got frustrated. I could, if I do like a little cross stitch project, when I'm done with a color, go over to that and just stitch 4 stitches of that color. And then come back to whatever I'm working on. That's an idea. Just so I can finish it even though it's not the temperature project. Plus dealing with the family estate situation, the no income situation, medical recovery, all of that made it hard as well. You decided to stick with the 25 count? Oof. How's your magnifier working for that? You and Mama Zach are a lot alike. Let's just do like 80 count. Didn't she do 1 in 55 count? Or something like that? Ooh. I'm warm. I gotta take these slippers off. I have this big Squishmallow blanket on, but also have the heater on, so I'm a little toasty. She might have, yeah. Magnifier is great. Can't get by without it. I love that. She's doing the stitch along on 28 count. Okay. Yeah, I think the highest count I've used is 18. And even that was a challenge to get started on. Actually, I don't think I started on it. I think I'm actually working on a 16. But the custom dyed one I bought is 18. But I never did anything with it because that's when I rage quit. I need to find that beautiful orchid color. 18's your favorite. Yeah, I have, pretty sure the temperature project's on 14. And I think my Murph pattern, the creature from Star Trek, is on the 16. The wedding project was on 14. Most of what I have is 14. Mickey, how's your squares coming? Did you pick them up? We're all really proud of Mickey because she got a library card. And I hope your library has some fun things for Mini Panda. Have you figured out Libby yet? I hope so. Yes, totally doing it. Is that on your vision board? You do not suck. You're doing something that was on your goals. You're doing something. You went and you did it. You went into the people-y place and got a library card. And I hope that book is good. I've been listening to an audiobook for my commute and I'm almost done with it. I have about 45 minutes left to listen. And then I need to dive into my Kindle book. And then I need to read Silver Flames. I read the first chapter and then put it down. And I think it's going to be the slowest read ever for me. I hate Nesta. Hate her. But I need to read it before I start Crescent City. And Crescent City is on audio. So I'm going to be listening to Crescent City. So I'll have to pick a different book on audio for my commute. I need to finish the one that's on my Kindle. And I need to read Silver Flames. You were on book 3 of ACOTAR? It didn't suck you in? Really? That just chokeholded me. Like, seriously chokeholded me. To be fair, I was recovering from surgery and those books are not as big as, like, Throne of Glass. Silver Flames is quite large, but it's the hardcover. The other ones were paperback, so they were a little thinner and a little lighter. I went through those books quick. Throne of Glass, not so much. But also, when I got to Throne of Glass, I was back to work, or able to work. 1 and 2. But ACOTAR sucked me in hardcore. Throne of Glass is a slow burn, but it was so good. Literally, the first book, loved it. Second book slowed down for me. Second and third book slowed down for me. And then I had to read Assassin's Blade. And I'm really glad that I read them in the order that Hethwyn's daughter Awen recommended. If I had started with Assassin's Blade, I would have thrown it out the window and rage quit the whole series. Favorite of the series so far, but I just couldn't. I don't know why. This book I can't put down. I'm glad you found a book that you are like vibing with. Because we don't all vibe with the same books. Like, Hethwyn recommended When the Moon Hatched for me, so I got it on audio. I hate the audio. Absolutely hate it. So she's given me the physical book, so I'm going to start reading that soon. I have too many TBRs. Too many TBRs. But not as many as some, I'm sure. I was a little scared of that. Yeah. But I really, really liked the first book that I read of Throne of Glass. Was that the title book, right? Throne of Glass was the first one that I read. And Assassin's Blade is the prequel. Okay. Yeah, and I read it after Heir of Fire. And right now, because they're all sort of blurred in my head, I can't tell you which one I liked the best, but I can tell you I liked Assassin's Blade the least. I hated Selena in that book. Hated her. But by the end, oh my gosh. Everything came together. Everything came together. I'm reading... So, Mickey, the one I recommended is pronounced Dangerous. So it sounds like you're saying dangerous with a lisp. Dangerous. Dangerous Assassin by Elizabeth Wheatley, who, if you've ever seen Book Goblin on TikTok or on Instagram Reels, never really realized she was an author. I just liked her funny TikToks. And Hentai got me her entire collection a year ago for Christmas. She has more now. Kingdom of Ash might be my favorite because of, yeah. The last two. It was it Kingdom of Ash and Empire of Storms that people were like, oh, tandem read. And I'm like, no. Because you said no. And I'm glad I didn't. Taking a break to lurk and get some food. Moon, get some food, my dear. It's okay. Crochet does take a little bit for it to click. When your hands get it, you will then be hooked. So to speak. Hooked. Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. That's it. Because both of those were good, except the one that was so focused on Kaol. I mean, I hated him for a while, and then I was like, okay, fine. And then, but not to give any spoilers or anything, but he has his moments. But then, he earned a little of my like back, so. Alright, where's the stitch? This is one of my loose ones here. Yeah, that's what she said. Hope you get something tasty, Moon. I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I might like nibble on my goldfish grams. We are 2 rows almost done. Okay, I gotta make sure that if I'm switching yarns, I need to not complete the stitch, because otherwise it will look lumpy. So now we are up to 21 degrees. So I am moving to denim. And we're going to do alternate stitch all the way to the 4th. So we're going to end up switching stitches on a Sunday. So let me put a little mark here. That will help me remember. So we're going to do denim for 2 rows. So 21 and 25. Yes. So to switch colors, get my denim out. Here's my denim. I wish I'd brought my yarn spinner, but it's okay. Awen just got home. Probably have ears off in a minute. No worries at all. Hi, Awen. When you see her. Oh, yarn barf. There we go. Too much yarn barf. Not that bad though. Okay, so let me put this yarn over here, move this yarn there since I'm switching. So switching a color, I don't complete the stitch. I do the stitches all except for the last loop. And then I complete the stitch with the new color. And then I can tighten it up. And then tighten this one up. Okay. Then we're going to repeat row 2 for as long as you would like to continue the pattern. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work. Now to avoid having a million ends to weave in at the end, I'm going to crochet over the edges of my yarn. So let me snip this one and put it away. So we're switching from sky to denim. I kind of vibing with this copyright-free YouTube. I have not learned how to separate my audio track. So I'm using copyright-free stuff. Sometimes I use my Suno music, but lately I've been enjoying these copyright-free videos. Okay, so 2, skip 1, and then do 2. So this is for Saturday the 3rd, and then we'll do one more row for Sunday the 4th. I'm kind of really enjoying this, guys. Oh, I kind of liking how it looks. So it gives an interesting texture to the basic single crochet. Trying to get it to unblur. See, it doesn't look like single crochet, but it looks consistent and even. I like it. I'm very happy with how it's looking. And then this is something I can do on stream or off stream. And if like I get caught up and then do like the day or catch up to where I'm at, then I can always work on a different project. Maybe break out the cross stitch if I feel like getting into that. I also, once we're caught up financially a little bit, I'm going to replace the belt on my spinning wheel and my drum carder. How fun would it be to do a spinning stream? Or a fiber stream? That would be so fun. I would try using a spindle, but I don't think that's going to come across on stream very well. So yeah, doing my end this way, it keeps it from looking like the light blue carries up into the next stitch. Let me look at my time. I might actually get up for a bite to eat in about a half an hour. But chances are it's just going to be like some cinnamon toast. Oh, no. I missed a loop. You have to make sure you go through the front loop and the back loop. And I just kind of went through the back loop. Or the front loop, I mean. There we go. Hey, Taya.
Hey, I fell back asleep. Do you need purchases tonight or?
No, just before you leave for the weekend.
Okay, that's fine.
I have enough for tonight and tomorrow morning.
Okay, because I could go out now. But...
No, I just opened the last one.
Okay.
But I know I'll probably use it all tomorrow because I'm going to drink a lot of coffee tomorrow.
All right, you'll need it before I get back.
Yes. I'll need it for Sunday.
Okay, because I was going to rush up and go now.
No. Don't need it tonight.
Okay, good. Then I won't bother.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
That's my hubby, guys. He's so good. He's making sure that I have creamer. He's going to be at his brother's for the weekend. They're working on selling the house. And they have to finish cleaning and packing. They're almost done. But he's going to go over tomorrow. We only have one car. Which means that when I'm working during the week, he can't go over unless we rent him a car. And so he waited until weekend. So tomorrow he's going to go over and come home on Sunday. That way I have the car for Monday. But I told him I'm almost out of creamer for my coffee. I just opened the last one. He's like, do you need me to go right now? No. Tomorrow is good. We all have our flaws, but I got a good guy. I has a good guy. And 27 years later, we still kind of like each other, so. I think that's probably enough of the end weaving, but oh, look at how the join is looking. That's actually looking kind of cool. Let me snip these little tidbits off. I almost decided to stream on Wednesday when I was having a high anxiety day. But I had a feeling that things were not going to go as smoothly as I want them to, and that would just add to my anxiety. So I'm really happy I waited until tonight. I think I'm going to have to just do Fridays and Saturdays unless I get a day off work. Like for a snow day or a scheduled day. Like I am off Monday the 19th. But on January 17th, I'm doing a 12-hour stream. So I don't think I will stream on that Monday. I'm really looking forward to that stream though, guys. It's going to be 12 hours playing lots of Animal Crossing. And if we get like tired of Animal Crossing or need a break, I'm thinking that I could find some cute Animal Crossing related craft to do. That would be fun. Like a cross stitch. If I can find a mini cross stitch that's Animal Crossing related. Wait, did I do that right? I don't know. I'm not seeing my stitch. Hang on. Okay. It was just sort of squished. And I am kind of digging this YouTube channel. I know I've said it multiple times. I found a couple where it was sort of the same 3 songs over and over again. This one feels like it has more variety. And one of these days I'll be able to afford to have like a copyright-free service. I think Spotify has some lists, but our Spotify's out right now. That's been a couple of rough years, guys. But it's getting better, and life's feeling optimistic again, finally. We are almost caught up to the 4th on this project. This is row 3, so it's January 3rd. It's going to be 365 rows of yarn. And I'm not mad about it. But now, once I'm done with the next row, I got to pick a new stitch. And it has to be able to work with 67 stitches. So if I find one that's like a multiple of 24 plus 2, I can't use it. And I want something that's going to look like unique in the stitch definition, etc. And I am also very open to any recommendations of stitches to try. Thank you, Specklebot. Specbot is reminding us that our follows are anonymous, so if you are lurking and you want to hit that follow button, you will not be called out. That way you may remain unperceived if that is your desire. We do have follower goals. Mostly because I have a couple of giveaways that I want to do when I hit milestones. And we're honestly not that far off from our first milestone, which is 800. We've had that one for a while though. And then when we get, and they're handcrafts. So I have a shawl and I have a cowl that I've made that I want to give away when we hit those milestones. And then I think I'm going to be doing giveaways at certain intervals of handcrafts. Because I do love streaming and I do want to have growth. But more than that, I like to increase community and kindness. So it's very important to me that we have a cozy, kind environment in which everybody feels welcome. Alright, I'm almost done with this row. Let me get this last stitch in. If I can find my stitch, I think I curled it in a bit. There it is. It did curl under. I think I had those chains a little bit too tight. Okay. That's where we're at so far. So it's this wide, so it will be a decent shawl and it will work as like wrapping over my head as a hood. If it's like a rainy day, I can just tug it up. And it's all of the yarn is acrylic, so it will be machine washable. Oh. It's alright, I'm gonna hit the camera. It's like I hit you guys in the face. Alright, we're gonna chain 2 and turn. I really like the texture of this stitch. Let me take a quick peek. I like to make sure I'm lurking in friends' streams. Like my close circle of friends, I want to make sure I am lurkins. Unfortunately, because of how the algorithm works, I don't want to lurk in like a million streams because at some point you stop counting as a view. And I don't know how Twitch's algorithm works. But I also want to have keep my streaks with friends as well. Alright. We will skip the first one and crochet into the second one. We do a drop. Is it time for snacks? Oh, I got 5 minutes on snacks. Oh, I landed? Wow, okay. Yay me, let's go. All right, at the end of this row, I'm switching to 32. Celestial. Wow, how is it already 8:40? I'm really enjoying myself tonight, guys. Thank you for being here. Definitely needed some company, needed some social time, and needed my hands to be crafting. I am going to, because I still have some, truffles from Hethwin. I do a half at a time. Well, they're very sweet, very rich, but so good. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a good treat. I think I got chocolate on my nail. I don't want it on my yarn. No chalky on my yarn, please. Oh, that was a good bite. I think I want to do some things. I found some videos that show how to improve your camera appearance using OBS settings. So I may want to be playing with that a little bit because my cameras tend to look a little grainy at times, or the lighting makes me look a little washed out. But while I was looking for tutorials on using the new Stream Deck, I found lots of tutorials on adjusting camera settings in OBS, so that's very exciting. I used all the yarn barf. I used to stream primarily with Streamlabs OBS, but they did not have a built-in way of doing captions. You had to use an extension on Twitch, and half the time that didn't work for me, no matter which one I was using. So I opted to switch to OBS, which is better for the computer, number one, because it's less of a memory hog and has a nice captions feature. So I was able to make it so that you can turn captions on via Twitch. But because I'm a sign language interpreter, I am a big believer in accessibility at all times, which is why I have open captions right up here. It doesn't always work, and it is still a beta feature, but they are constantly working on trying to improve that. So I really like that it's available. The open captions that I have isn't built in. I actually had to use a plugin, but it's in OBS. And it works alongside the captions feature. But I have friends in the deaf community who, it's rare, but sometimes come to my streams. I want them to have access. Because obviously if I'm crocheting, I can't sign everything I'm saying. But I have had people come into my stream and be like, oh, no captions. Oh, I'm out of here. I can't hear. So I'll start signing. Like, oh, do you know sign language? Do you use American Sign Language, or do you use another? Like, I met somebody through Riftopia who uses BSL. So I definitely want to make sure that if they come to my stream, they have access. But my signing wouldn't work for them. Alright. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Hang on. For my color change, I always have to remember to not finish the stitch with the first color, but to finish it with the second color. Please don't have yarn barf. No yarn barf. Ugh. It's gonna have yarn barf. I can feel it. Let's see if I can untangle it. I'm struggling. Oh, I have a notification. Hang on. Okay. This is giving me some issues. Issues. Let's try the other end. Oh goodness, please don't be yarn barfy. Look at that! Oh, so much yarn barf. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, you might hear a sound. Hang on. Oh. That's an interesting sound, Bauer. I don't know if it came across. Interesting. I just heard the SpongeBob boop. You know, it'd be fun. Enderman whoop. But I am a Minecraft nerd too. Oh, so much yarn barf. There's my end. All of that. Alright, let me chop a piece of this off. And put the denim away. So much yarn barf. I hate it here. Alright, that's all the yarn. Mommy, help. Where'd the end go? I lost it. Frack. There we go. Found it. Oh, lordy. Oh. I hope everybody's doing alright tonight. Unlike me, it was... Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and change the color, but I haven't picked my next stitch out yet. So we're going to have a quick look at my page, my A to Z list of crochet stitches. So that was alternate stitch. So let me got a bar stitch, a basket weave stitch, bead stitch. I don't want anything that's going to be too wavy. And it has to be a solid color. The Catherine wheel stitch actually kind of looks really cool, but I don't think if I do 2 rows of it together, it will be as defined. So it's probably going to be one where I have to color change. Or do 1 row of color and then a different color the next row. What about something open? What about a crossed treble stitch? Or cupcake stitch, but it uses 3 colors. Diagonal shell stitch. As I look like a little lady, because these glasses don't work for reading the screen. Even moss stitch, extended moss stitch. No, I don't want to subscribe to your newsletter. Just show me the stitches, please. Welcome back, Moon. I'm trying to find a stitch for the next section. We have done 4 rows. So we are through the first week of January. So I'm trying to find something cute and unique. Cucumber slices and hummus? I got roast beef slices. Anybody get some crackers? That's okay, Moon. You're learning. We are vibing. Yes, we are. This one is called a knit stitch. It looks like a knitting stitch. But I want something really pretty and unique and maybe sort of loose looking. Mayberry stitch. What is this? Okay, Mayberry stitch. So if you're wanting to see what I'm looking at, this is the stitch I'm looking at currently. They're using Aran yarn. The hook shown here in video is a wooden streamline hook by Furls. Mayberry stitch. I will chain a total of 20 stitches. It needs an even number, so I can't use this one. I'm using an odd number of stitches. So what about... I want something really pretty and unique, and I get decision paralysis, like severely. Sieve stitch. Small creates a fabric that features small eyelets. It's easy to work using only single crochet and chain stitches. All right, let's see. Does it use even or odd number? Multiple of 2 stitches. What about the star stitch? Star stitch is cute. This is not a pattern for the star stitch. We're already at another ad. Oh my gosh. This does no longer link to a pattern, so never mind that. Uneven berry stitch, that's cute. Ad will start in 5 minutes. Alright, uneven berry stitch. Even number of chains. Dagnabbit! You did it! Let's go. How do you feel? A multiple of 2 stitches plus 3? Why? I need it. You did it again! That's amazing. It is a good feeling when you finally get it to work. Alright, what is a primrose stitch? Can I do it in an uneven number, like an odd number of rows? It's a really pretty pattern. Go away. Okay, it says a multiple of 6. You know what? I'm doing 67 stitches, so it's 1 stitch more. So I could always just what? I don't even know. But it's so pretty. Let's give it a try and see what we can do. I'm so proud of you, Moon. Good job. Good job being persistent, honestly. I'm not going to write this down yet just because I don't know if it's going to pan out. Wait. And let me tighten this up a little bit here. And then turn. We're going to see how it works. Aww. I know how hard it is to start something new. And I know how it feels to rage quit it. I know how it feels to get so into something and then find a hard part and then rage quit that as well. I rage quitted cross stitch before I ever started. And then thanks to Hethwin, I got back into it. Alright, so wrong side, 1 single crochet in second chain from hook. So I'm going to count this as this. It's going to end up uneven. I don't even care, honestly. And why is this piece down here? I don't even know. I'm no pro. I am not a pro at this. Don't care how many years I've been crocheting. Alright, 1 single crochet in second chain from hook, and then 1 single crochet in each chain across. I think I'm on row 2 and 3. Welcome in, Lorenzo DeBoss. Your favorite cozy activities are bothering your sisters and roasting marshmallows? That's funny. Really? I have yarn on my lap. Welcome on in. Thank you for that first time chat.
She was looking at me so pathetically.
Alright, yarn has to go away for a moment, guys. Because we have company. Roasting your sisters. Yeah, that can be a kind of a fun activity. Hello. Yep. Give me a second to grab a blanket because I have a cat who wants to say hello. But I can't have her on my lap where I put my yarn on this blanket, so she gets her own blanket. All right, honey. Come here. Come here, little donut head. Don't be eyeballing my yarn. Come on. Come on. You can do it. All the way up. Oh, you pathetic girl. Oh! Here's my pathetic girl. If you are lurking and you can hear me, there is a star search going on, and I'm about to give you a cat. This is my princess. This is Macy Gray. Let's go back to the craft so you can see my girl. This is Macy. Oh. Ma'am. There you go. Ma'am. She is in a donut and a flower cone because she will not stop licking herself. And we took care of the flea allergy. She does not have fleas, but she still thinks she has itches. Keeping the holes not too tight. More chains I did, the tighter the loop would get, and then I'd have to start over. Okay. For that, my love, when you loop Macy, when you loop around the hook, this part is narrow. So if you tighten it around this part, Macy is helping, it's going to be too tight to pull through. So pull the yarn down here and don't hold it too tight with this hand. Bring it all the way down here. Then when you're ready to loop it, don't pull. Turn your hook and pull through the width of it from the base. Because this part right here is much thinner. I can't do it. Macy is much thinner, and therefore when you pull the yarn snug around it, it's going to be loose, or it's going to be very tight. Oh, Macy. Macy does not want me to show you anything. She wants to be the star. So here. Macy. 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 Macy Gracie. Hang on. This is Macy's stream now. Hi. But see, she's licked herself bald. And her hair is finally starting to come back in. But she still thinks she itches. We got no more fleas. But we're going to continue flea treatment for like the next 4 or 5 months. Ad break is over. If you are here and you hung out for the ads, thank you so much. We also have a beautiful girl, and rip anybody's stars who joined in. We have a beautiful girl with a silly little flower cone on her face and a donut. Macy, there you go. Here's my girl. My itchy girl. And she thinks she itches, so she'll lick the donut. And I keep telling her there's no frosting. It's not real. But she is my pathetic girl. Oh, you need a claw trim, baby girl. Yeah, you do. Can you please stay on the camera so people can see your gorgeous little self? But you can see her little foot fur. She keeps licking at it, so it's very thin. She is an anxious kitty, I guess. Anxious girl. See, my fluffy princess, the brightest star, I must confess. Just my joy, my life. Oh, honey. Trying to keep her on the camera, but she's just wriggly. Her wriggly girl. And yes, she is who my cozy emote is based on. I have 5 emotes that Caneigmatic did for me. And they're all my cats. Do I have a cane command, guys? I don't know. I do. So those 5 emotes are my newest emotes, and Caneigmatic did them. She does not have open commissions right now, but I am tucking away a little bit of money so I can get my next batch. Or I have another commission that I want to do for stream. It's my ending screen. So I'm just waiting for commissions to be open. Turn, baby. Turn. There. Honey. You are so hard to keep on camera. My silly little donut girl. See, you scratched yourself. I see it. That's not even a flea bite, so. But yeah, I got those 5 emotes commissioned from her. 3 of them are, or 2 of them are animated. And 3 of them are static. Honey. You're so hard to keep on screen. Honey. My baby. So yeah, this is why I can't stay on craft cam for very long. You did it! You did it! Let's go. Send me a picture of your start. I want to see how good you did. Because I'm sure it's great. So send me a picture. So I can praise you up and down because that's amazing. Getting started is the hardest part. And hugs back at you, babes. She's got her head on my hand, so I have to pet under her chin now. No worries at all. And it just really is practice now. Now that you're starting to get the hang of it, don't give up. Just keep practicing because I think you're working on chains, right? Once you get comfortable with your chains, we can work on getting you to the next stitch, which in UK terms is a double crochet. But in US terms, it's a single crochet where you don't yarn over before you insert the hook. All right, Macy, if you're going to continue to be wriggly and scratchy, you're going to go back out. All right, let me come here. Give you guys a good look at this girl. This is my girl. She's so special. Words are hard. She's so special. Oh, honey. We love this girl. I just need her fur to grow back and then she can stop wearing this ridiculous donut. But I used to have a onesie on her. But I took it off because it was driving her nuts and she would lick holes in it. But then she was able to access everything, so that's why she's now wearing 2 cones. But she can still get around, she can still eat, she can still do all the things. But she can't lick at the parts. See, she does that. She licks the donut. She wants to lick under here. So I give her scritches and stuff. My beautiful baby, I love you so much. Alright, I'm going to give a close-up before we go. And then I'll come back. There's my girl. My sweet little jelly cat. She is just purring. Alright, say bye. Alright, say bye. Alright. We had our 15 minutes of fame. The look she just gave me, guys. She's like, but Mom! Alright, I think maybe, because I'm getting hungry, we should start wrapping up. I got a good amount done on here, and I'm going to try this next stitch. But it's going to be a little fiddly, so I'm going to work on it off stream. But this is something that I can periodically bring into stream for crafting. Queen, hi! How are you? So good to see you. Here's what I've been working on. This is my temperature project. It's a crochet scarf. Well, a wrap. And we got the first 4 rows done. So the first week of January is done. So we had 2 days of temperatures between 13 and 20 Fahrenheit. and 2 days of temperatures between 21 and 28 Fahrenheit. I can't do the conversion quickly in my head, and Hentai is not here. He's in the other room. I hope you're doing all right, Queen. I am doing great. It was weird weather day today. So in Fahrenheit, when I left the house at 7 a.m., it was 58. 58, and I'll do a quick conversion. So when I left, it was 14 degrees Celsius. When I went out at 11 a.m. for recess, it was 40 Fahrenheit, which is 4 degrees Celsius, with a feels like of 30, which is -1 Celsius. Right now, 104, holy heck. Right now it is 37, which is just under 3 degrees Celsius. Good grief, that's awfully scorchy scorch, Queen. I prefer mid-range. I don't want it super hot and I don't want it super cold. Yeah, right now I'm pretty comfortable in my house. Outside's a little chilly, but not unbearably. This is our next color of yarn. These are my yarn snippets for my temperature project. Yeah. See, Huntress, that's exactly my point. There's only so much I can take off, but I can add blankets and socks and slippers and scarves. I don't like to go outside at 6 a.m. when it's really cold because the car is cold, I'm cold, but I warm up relatively quickly, so it's very short-lived. If you're north, cyclone. If you're south, heat wave. Oh my gosh. So you have the heat wave. I figure a heat wave's better than a cyclone. Let's see what's going on Twitch, because it is now 9:15. I am actually quite hungry now. I know I said I have snacks that I can nibble, but I'm hungry for a meal. Let me write down this Primrose Crochet and see if I'm going to stick with it for these rows, because it says a multiple of 6. And I have a multiple of 6 plus 1. So, heat wave is bushfire, so definitely not better. Alright, so next is Primrose Crochet. Okay, I wrote that down. I used to live in California. And every summer, without fail, we would have fires. And sometimes they went for months. But not super common. But I've been evacuated more times than I care to count. That's actually a really good temperature. I like that temperature. I could live with that. But if I'm on a cruise, I want it a little bit hotter because I want to go to the beach and I want to go in the pool. But I don't want it 104. Thank you very much. Alright, my space around here is a little bit chaotic, so I'm not going to try to move too many things around. But let me come over here. Where do we want to go tonight? Let's see. Mads is playing Minecraft. Jokes is having a 12-hour stream for his birthday. I know he's lurking in here, but I seriously doubt he has his ears on. So we could go see Jokes. We could go see, let's see, Kenji Cat again. She's playing Animal Crossing. We raided Applejack last time. Amu is doing makers and crafting. She's knitting. Oh, Vintage SoCal is doing Stitch Along. I always like the idea of staying in the same category. So let's see who else is on. You vote jokes if we're voting. Yeah, I've been lurking in there like all day long because he's doing a 12-hour stream and he's halfway through. Yep, Sleeping Luna. Liz is doing crafting and she's great. I love Liz. She's awesome. Amu is on makers and crafting. I thought I saw Megan. Pocket Roddy's on, but she's just chatting. She's doing Uno Chaos with a couple of people. If I saw... I don't remember when or how long ago I saw. But yeah, we could do some birthday rating. Your AC is struggling set to 21C, but it's actually 26C inside. Ooh. Now, I really like the idea of either staying in my category or going to somebody who's celebrating. And so I think that calls for jokes. Shall we? We didn't have anybody with over a 900 caffeinated today. Seriously? The caffeine gods have not been kind. $588, $462, $496. These numbers are rookie numbers. Let's yell at Specklebot about it. Thank you, Moon. If you are lurking and you can hear me, we're gonna go spread some birthday love. No, don't take those. Don't take those. No. Why? What? That first one that says Caitlin S? Why? Who the heck is Caitlin S? Let me adjust that one because I don't know why that says Caitlin S. So let me edit it. It's a good message. I'm gonna edit it. Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. There, I fixed it. I don't know what that global emote is. Did they take some out? Because the fall winning one didn't carry through either. Which is weird. Johnny, you're just in time. We're actually going to raid into jokes because it's his birthday.
I made it.
But I'm so glad you're here. How are you? I hate that they got rid of my fall help. Oh, I use those all the time. So we are about to raid. If you want to stick around for a hot minute, Johnny, and spread some love over to jokes, it's his birthday. And he's doing a 12-hour stream. I don't normally stream this late anyway, Johnny. I am going to be back tomorrow, guys, at like 2. It is currently 9:20 my time. Do I still have a command? That is what time it is for me right now. So, I'll be back tomorrow at 2. I think we're gonna play some Animal Crossing. I have been working on my crochet. This is my... Let me move that camera out of the way before I break it. This is my crochet temperature project, and we got the first week of January is done, which is the 1st through the 4th. But we spent a lot of time yapping and hanging out, and my friends have been so fun and so kind. So it's been a whole lot of fun today. I really needed this. It's been a shit week, but honestly, y'all just made it better. And it's been so fun. If you can grab a raid message, if you have a sub, whether it was gifted or prime or whatever, grab the one that me and Johnny both just pasted and Markle Moon. And the one that's pinned above is for followers. So grab whichever one. If you're lurking, you can hear me. I would absolutely adore it if you could join me for a little raidy raid to a birthday boy. We're just going to spread some love. If you can't stick around, no big deal. Drop your raid message and I'll pop off if you gotta. I appreciate y'all so much. This has been super fun. I got to actually show off my new stream deck. And it's so fun. Aww, that was sweet. Aw, you're too kind, my little ray of sunshine. Don't be a stranger, okay? I'll try not to get too chaotic without you. I might. I just wanted a black one. The one I want from Elgato is purple, but I can't afford like a $200 stream deck. This was $50. Well, 54. And I can have so many profiles on here. Like, I can scroll through screens, so I can use it for other stuff as well. Like, ooh, if I'm doing a cooking stream, I can make a button for that or a profile for that. I think it does come in white now that I'm thinking about it. I think it does. And the colors change on the outside. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And the little thingy pops out so you can let it stand up. And I keep mine standing up. It's lovely. I love it. Let's see. Does it actually... Let me see if my features work. Oh, wait. Hey, it does. And I can switch screens. Snick, thank you for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate the lurk so much. It's so nice to meet you and chat with you. If you are in chat and you don't wish to be perceived, but you haven't hit that follow, feel free to hit that follow. No pressure at all if you don't wish to. I hope to see you all come hang out with me again. Let me go over here to chat with credits so I can say proper goodbyes. I want to thank you guys just for popping in and hanging out, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, if you were crafting along. Thank you for, thank you Plum Wars for that new follow out, and for what happened to my credits? Oh no, there we go. It reset itself. That's funny. Thank you, Mickey, for that gift sub to Alex, and Asuna for your resub. My amazing moderators, Hentaya, Hethwin, Petalbrook, and Markle Moon. I love you all so much. It did, right? It's like, boop, nope, I'm done. I'm out. But let me get this raid started. But we're going to get ready to raid out to Jokes. It is his birthday. Please spread some birthday hype and love in chat for him. We're going to go say hello. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow, 2 o'clock. We're going to play some Animal Crossing. I'm very excited for Animal Crossing. I can't wait to see you guys again soon. I love y'all so much. Bye.
The lights fade low, but the vibes stay bright. Laughs still echo from a cold